coverage team. So the Baylor Bears offense comes on the field first today. This is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Again, makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's. Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks into the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout where they check it out. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
First, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Nittany Lions offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see, Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
He's past the marker and still going.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's the running back in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's complete. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's a small gain by the fullback. Nice to see him and his hands make a play.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Back to throw again. He's running out of time here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the Bears look to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
He dumps it off to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Toss play. Back heads to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Dropping back. It's Turner. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Ball scooped up by the defense.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up at their own 7. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Tremendous toughness here. Touchdown, Penn State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Number 21.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So here comes the Baylor offense out of the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
To the air, it's Turner. Tries to get it to the running back, and it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Quick completion to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
RPO here, 4th down completion to the right. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Bears come to the line in the hurry up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Baylor. A great catch and run for 6. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, it's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you've made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scored touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. 1st down here for this offense. Nice grab. It's Hodges. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Man, I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, And it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense. And the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Contact as he threw it. And that pass is batted away, incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? It's the first and still running. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to pass. It's Turner looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. Jukes to get past a man. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
And that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Pass rush closing in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That picks up a first down. He'll spot it at the 39.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Turner. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaking tackles and going. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Baylor, as they put 6 more on the board. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Short connection to the tight end here. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The shotgun handoff here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. Going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Touchdown, Penn State. Still no answer for this offense.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here in the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Dropping back, it's Turner. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco.
The Bears will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
It's an out route. The catch made.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. Returner decides to fair catch this. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes the handoff. Has the first down and more. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Turner. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Bears line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch on the right side of the end zone, but no good. Couldn't get a foot down.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. And that will give them the lead now.
That is Hours and hours of practice right here by this receiver. Great job of not only going up and making the catch, but do you have the awareness to come down and get the toe down at the side of the end zone? That is a thing of beauty by the receiver for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. The pocket breaking down. Using his legs on the scramble. That strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
This is really good pressure applied by the defense. They force him out to his left, but with nobody home, he decides to tuck it and go. He's able to turn it into a nice short gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Wideout's now clustered to the air. It's Turner. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone. And
the pass rush gets home.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Bringing pressure. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Bears will bring their punt team on the field now.
Number 12, on to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Lions offense retakes the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Too much on that one.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to throw yet again.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they bring the excellent outside linebacker off the edge, Kirk, for the sack that time.
Yeah, he's got great length and great speed. In a blitz like this, you just overwhelm the offensive line. They bring one more than they can handle up front. You can't account for everybody. The quarterback, all he can do is eat it.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
First down and more. He's still running.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
He escapes the pocket.
On the run here. Lets it go. Caught for the receiver. And he's brought down there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Offense facing 4th down.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Turner. Catch made on the right side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him.
Here he goes. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
1st and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Wants to throw it. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Baylor. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
PHC is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff again. He shreds the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Try to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw. It's Turner. The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Here's a target, and it's complete. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. That ball snagged for a completion. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. I mean, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So here comes second down now. Every play important. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot.
Automatic on the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. When they safely make the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
But they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They'll change the pre-snap look now. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass. It's Turner. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's going to take off here.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The pass rush closing in. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just